Christian's mother, Leah McGee, joins us now, along with his attorney, Dean McGee, from the Liberty Justice Center. Leah, I want to start with you. I mean, your son's 16. All he said was space aliens or illegal aliens who need green cards. I mean, that seems so innocuous to me. What was your reaction when the school reached out to you that he was hit with a 3-day suspension?
Well, at first, we could not believe that they said that that was labeled under a term of racism when alien is not a race. But second, that they suspended him for 3 days and violated his process of learning, his due process, blew our mind. And to have such stubbornness going through this for 1.5 years of them refusing to remove the racism and make it such a battle was just very telling of the character of the people that we were dealing with in this lawsuit.
Yeah.
We were completely blown away when we were called to the school, and to learn that they used a term that is found in our federal code, and they told my son that he was not allowed to use that. Really blew our mind as parents.
Leah, kudos to you for standing up, and Dean, you helped her do it. Let me ask a little bit about the legal process, because we've seen parents stand up to school boards before, and they will be characterized as terrorists, and they will be browbeaten. They will not be allowed to win. So how did you make the case for this, leading to success?
Well, the case was really straightforward in terms of Christian's free speech rights and in terms of his due process rights. And we brought a very strong complaint in federal court. We filed for a preliminary injunction. And then ultimately, this became the tale of two different school boards. The first one that doubled down, suspended our client, and actually slandered our client and Leah to the public, to the community. But the community rose up, elected a new school board, and that was one that we were able to work with and get this resolved with. So you have one example of government abuse of power, abusing this kid, and another of government working to make things right. And I'm glad we reached that point, but we couldn't have gotten there without a lawsuit.
Leah, so many parents around the country and parents who are watching the show right now, they're concerned about the indoctrination that's taking place in our schools, and you've lived it. Your family has lived it. So what's your message to them about what they should be on the lookout in their kids' schools?
My prayer is that this encourages other parents to get more involved in knowing who is on your school board, who's setting policy for your children. In just 14 months' time, our family was able to speak in front of the board, hire Dean McGee through Liberty Justice Center, who did everything pro bono for us.
Wow.
And in 14 months' time, we removed 5 of the 6 board members who hurt our child. We introduced new legislation for the entire state of North Carolina with the help of Senator Steve Jarvis, which allows all short-term appeals, short-term suspensions, the right to appeal, which is we did not get that right with Christian. And the woman who slandered our name ended up receiving her own DWI and having to resign from the school board after she put 2 children in the hospital with a DUI crash. So as a community, we've come together and we said this will not happen in our county.
Yeah, and
I
once
want to
again,
encourage other parents to do the same.
kudos to standing up and leading by example, not only for your son, but for the community at large.
I think we can all agree you don't mess with moms.
No. Great to see you, Leah and Dean. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.